You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry, ChillyBoy Chillson, and this is my review for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is a 2024 fantasy comedy directed by Gail Cannon. The Spengler family returns to the iconic New York City firehouse, where the original Ghostbusters have taken ghostbusting to the next level. When the discovery of an ancient artifact unleashes an ancient evil, Ghostbusters, new and old, must unite to protect their home and save the world from the second coming of an ice age. The film boasts an all-star cast that includes Paul Rudd, McKenna Grace, Finn Wolfhard, Connie Coon, Kamal Nanjiani, Patton Oswald, in addition to the iconic cast of Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson, Annie Potts, and William Atherton. So I had to pick up my Stay Puft Cup from AMC Theaters. This is possibly the most epic, amazing cup I've ever received in my life. His head does turn around, though this little cup lid is a pain. Not a great design to get on and off. So I think he's just going to stay angry. I like him better that way. Also, if you see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire at a Dolby Theater at an AMC, you'll receive one of these amazing little mystery pins. And since I went with a little bit of a group, we got 3 in total. So here are the pins we received, and you might be able to receive if you check it out at AMC in Dolby. So obviously, with the fit, the cup, the pins, the pre-game of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire was a lot of fun. Anytime you get these nostalgic fanfare type of movies, it's an event and it's fun to go to the movies and watch it with other people, get the merge, get excited, dress up for the occasion. And Ghostbusters, all these years later, is still that type of franchise. Now, in saying that, I know everybody else loved Afterlife. Ah, I was decidedly more mixed on it. I thought it was fine. I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't totally on that hype train. So going into Frozen Empire, I was a little bit nervous. I was excited to have our cast fully back this time around, actually given more to do, but I was really hoping we'd be able to get something a little bit different. I thought the trailers looked fun, so mostly I was excited. I was ready to see Elsa come in and freeze up the Ghostbusters. Oh, oh, that's not the plot of this film? My bad. But seriously, it looked fun. Unfortunately, the trailer looked maybe a little bit more fun than the movie actually was, because I think Ghostbusters Frozen Empire was meh. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, I think our cast is pretty much fun from top to bottom. McKenna Grace continues to be the highlight of the new cast members as Phoebe. I thought she was really good in this film, particularly she gets to shine. I liked her character development, and I'm so happy to see McKenna Grace continue to evolve as an actor, and it shines through here. Paul Rudd is effortlessly charming and sells the comedy he needs to sell. He plays that like nerdy dad comedy really well. And of course, it was amazing getting Dan Aykroyd back in a much larger role in this film, and he's actually fantastic. I loved his role and what he gets to play with. You can tell he really enjoyed coming back to do this. Ernie Hudson is great as well. And then there's Bill Murray, who honestly kind of stole the show for me. Like he always has. He's my favorite character of the Ghostbusters franchise. And he was my favorite part of this film as well. I just wish we got more of him because certainly he is the least utilized of our legacy cast. But it's fun seeing Annie Potts get to like suit up and get in on the action more this go round. And I really liked the parallels in our final battle of the two different families kind of having to do their own thing, but work together as a family to stop the big bad. Also, these little mini Stay Puffs that are a new hallmark of the modern franchise continue to just steal the show as well. They're iconic, they're legendary. I love them. They're utilized just enough to be fun and cute without like overstaying their welcome. Slimer, not as big a fan this go round. Slimer, uh, he's there to hit the nostalgia buttons, but that was about it for him on my watch. But unfortunately, that's going to lead us kind of into the negatives when it comes to Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, because the film just feels too long. There is a long stretch in here that is paced very slowly. We're going a long time without any sort of good action set pieces, without any spooky kind of fun, without a lot of laughs happening. It all feels kind of serious for a decent portion of this film, and that's a shame because it's definitely at its most fun and enjoyable when they lean into that original feeling of Ghostbusters. But they just get really serious, and a lot of it has to do with our main character Phoebe and her storyline. An interesting storyline, though a very predictable storyline that she gets here with another character that I'm not going to spoil. I liked the connection they had and what we were kind of alluding to and going to with that connection she gets with this other character that's introduced. But man, you can see it a mile away what's going to happen with that character, and they do it play by play. Honestly, the film feels like a play by play of been there, done that, what's new? Nothing. The villain here is supposed to be really like a world-ending threat, and it doesn't feel like that. So for this serious tone to the whole thing, if you're gonna give us a serious threat, they need to feel like one. And instead, this villain isn't fun at all. Like there's no fun to be had with our villain here. And they're also kind of just like whatever. And then we get Kumail Nanjiani, who I think is funny himself in the movie, but his plotline is also very strange. I don't know. I didn't really care for his plotline. Finn Wolfhard is here. Nothing to do in this movie at all. The other characters, the other kids from the first movie are also here. They return the friends. Okay. The special effects range from, all right, that looks fun. That looks kind of cool to, oof, okay. Mm. And one of the big oof is the like design and look of our main villain. They just, I don't know, they looked very CGI. So overall, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire definitely winks and nods at the audience, left, right, and center. It's playing up the nostalgia, reminding you of the things you loved of Ghostbusters past without bringing them to life in a way that will make you love them in Ghostbusters present. When it lets loose and has some fun, there is fun to be had here, and there are enjoyable moments in the film. Unfortunately, they come too few and far between as this film takes on this serious tone that kind of drags down the whole movie. So if you're a big Ghostbusters fan, I think there is enough here, particularly in the nostalgia department, that you'll enjoy and have fun with. It is really fun to get our old team actually back in action, and those are some of my favorite moments of the whole film. So check it out. Go see it at the movie theater. As I said, it's fun to just get in on the full experience with other fans in a theater. So I definitely recommend checking it out if you're a Ghostbusters fan. However, if it's been 40 years since you've enjoyed a Ghostbusters movie, well, I don't know that this one is going to bring you back into the fold. So that was my review for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, or have you already checked it out? If you have, let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.